Hello, a new Back on Track series for you today, starting with Killer. This is episode 1. And as you can see, it's a song that has had a lot of work done on it. And by the fact that we have an instance of BFD, you can tell that it's one of my old projects because I use Groove Agent these days. So this is a piece of music that's been in the library for God knows how many years. Just kind of every now and again I'll get it out and tinker with it a little bit. We didn't really know where to take it. It has no lyrics for it. That's the primary thing that needs to be done. The music is reasonably complete, but certainly needs sweetening. I don't like to talk too long before just pressing play with these Back on Track episodes, so I'm just going to get on with it and then we'll have a chat once we're done. First things first, I do know what the song's about. I actually wrote some lyrics independently from the music and was really struggling to actually find music to fit them. So I think I'm going to throw the lyrics away, use this as the basis of the song idea and basically rewrite them so that it fits in this. And the idea, I don't generally like talking about like song lyric meanings because I think it's an important part of any artistic endeavour to allow the listener or viewer to draw their own interpretations, and you don't want to force kind of ideas into people's heads. But the lyrics in this song are sufficiently diffuse that you might not even actually be able to tell what the theme is about. It's a bit of an odd one. It's written from the first person perspective of the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. So it's the rock hurtling through space on its way to Earth, going to wreak devastation. So I like kind of finding different angles to tell stories from. You know, what's the rock thinking? What's the rock feeling? You know, does it feel like sorrow for what it's about to inflict on the world, or that kind of stuff? So that's the angle that it's coming from. Other than that, the lyrics are unwritten. I'll have to go back to my notebook, see what I've written for a completely different song, you know, see if I can pull out any concepts. But the story idea I really like, so that's going to be the theme of the song, and now the challenge is to actually put the lyrics to it. The song was written as an instrumental piece, which is why the guitar is so dominant. There are clearly dominant melodic themes that the guitar might have to surrender when the vocalist comes along. What else have we got? So this could quite easily be the vocal melody line, or some variation thereof. At the beginning, actually, this one down here was my deliberate attempt to actually write a melody. So I've kind of got proto words in my head as I'm playing this guitar. So all of that is, you know, the good stuff. That's where all the joy will be. So it's obviously a different set of challenges when I start with a song as well developed as this. There's obviously a lot of music there. A hell of a lot of work went in on the drums. I remember spending quite a long time on those drums, and there are lots of aspects about them that I really, really like and will stay. So that's quite strong, and the bass line as well is pretty mature. Can't imagine very much work to be done on them. The rest of it is an open book, depending on how the lyrics go and what structure the song takes as it evolves. You know, that's going to be interesting to discover. Obviously, being in 11/8, it's our time signature for the song, has some constraints, but you know, it doesn't really matter what time signature the song is in, as long as you groove. I found I was able to groove pretty easily with this song. After listening to it for a couple of cycles, you forget that it's in an odd time signature, and I actually lock into it quite easily. So that shouldn't be a problem. So there's the foundation. It's now an open house. It doesn't matter what's gone before. This is just the template that everything else will be built on top of. So fascinated to find out which way this one goes. And if you are too, please consider subscribing, hit notifications, and then you'll find out when the next episode comes out. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you then.